said that Milinkovic Savage card is icon level. Just let's take a real quick look at what he did in this game. Player of the game, honors, moved him from right back up to cam in game. Was losing 3-0. He pretty much led the comeback against this guy from 2016. So we're in the not weekend league game here, but this is a weekend time frame. Obviously, I'm live streaming this on a Friday, and we're now in the new weekly challenges. So I was trying to get a goal with James Rodriguez and a win because he's from Colombia, and I was able to do that. But this is a tie, obviously. Let's take a look at the gameplay real quick here. So he had 12 shots to my 13, 8 on target to my 11, 50% possession. He had 10 tackles to my 7, 4 corners to my 3, and I had better shot accuracy and a little bit better pass accuracy. Let's take a look at the match highlights real quick here. As you can see, he scores 10 minutes in for
They try to get an opening in towards Roberto Firmino.
On a nice header.
Great start for them. A wonderful goal.
We'll now have to see whether that will change
both managers' approach to this game.
And my defender can't beat him to the goal, even though he's goal side on him. Firmino beats him to the header. He falls out. The Rashford goal. He's
Rashford
flying
with the ball now.
and makes a nice move to the inside. Just destroys Ederson.
That's a fantastic goal.
Cut back to the inside. And,
well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is an act.
And then another goal.
Opening them up with a through pass.
First minute.
Good vision.
He's just flying up the battlefield.
Got to be. And he scored!
And I'm thinking to myself, this is a Division Rivals game. I'm playing with my second account, but I really shouldn't be getting beat 3-0. But I stayed patient, stayed in the game, didn't get frustrated, and kept tinkering with formations. Second half, I was able to break through with James Rodriguez. This is a kind of crappy goal, but this one here
steer it through.
Was well worked.
Now here, going for goal! And it's a goal here.
Milinkovic Savage goal.
It was slow and steady, and it won the race.
Just kept working for it. Got it past Ter Stegen, made it through 2. And then it was a matter of whether I was going to tie it before the final whistle sounded. I actually had a chance after this to win the game. A really nice shot that was stopped by Ter Stegen. Let's take a look at this guy here.
Well, if only they'd played like this a bit earlier, they wouldn't. Oh, he's through. And he's taken the chance beautifully.
So he was really lost.
My word, this game looked dead and buried.
He had no chance of
but they didn't think so. Just kept on going. Now they're back in it, all square.
After this, I was able to stop his next attack, bring it down, get a very similar shot on goal. But Ter Stegen made a nice save and had a corner, and then Renato Sanchez almost headed it in, but he made a diving save to his right, kept it out, and I almost slid in and still scored off of the rebound, but the attacker wasn't able to get his foot on the ball, and he was able to clear it, and then the whistle blew, final whistle blew. So again, another example of not giving up and sticking with it, because you'll get your chances. But pretty fun game.
Lacazette. Rashford with the ball now.
I really appreciated this goal here. I thought he did a great job.
Oh, that's a fantastic goal.
Take one more look at it.
Well, if you look back through the archives, you'll see that this player has scored quite a few from these kind of distances, and it is an act.
His Rashford is a Team of the Week Rashford from the Foot Champions League, and there's a challenge this week to get goals with Foot Champions players. So, and I think you have to do it in a win. We're going to check that in a second. But like I said, this is my second account, so it's in one of the lower divisions, Division 8. I lost points on that. Even in the tie, I lost a fair amount of points, so he must not have a very good ranking even within Division 8. So let's take a quick look at the challenges this week. What do you think of the Adidas Creator Kits, by the way? I think they're pretty cool. Score using clubbing player in 3 separate rival wins, so obviously, you know, I see 0 out of 3 there. Clearly, James Rodriguez scored, but not in a win. Win 7 matches with 2 goals, neither was able to accomplish that. Play 13 online matches, did that. So one of the 3 swap player deals accomplishments has been started. And that's it for these weekly objectives. As far as swap player deals, there's a draft token if you can score with a silver player in squad battles or professional difficulties. Win 4 online draft matches. Not the easiest thing to do to win a rare players pack. Score using Foot Champions players in 5 separate rival wins. He would have done that had I not come back on him. Interesting though, he had an 86 rated player. So obviously he's won at least 14 games in weekend league with that team, or with this team. So for him to give up a 3-0 lead, it's weird that I lost 14 or 16 points in division rivals skill ratings after coming back against him. So anyway, just curious, but I will upload some new gameplay this weekend if I have anything interesting to share with you all. Hope you all are doing well in your weekend league if you're playing it, and hope you do well in these weekly challenges. Take care, all my FIFA fiends. See you next time.